I've gone ahead and opened up the Excel workbook that we just created with our ANOVA table in Excel for Windows to show you how to do this analysis easily, much more easily, using the data analysis tool pack. If we go ahead and open that up, we see that we have three ANOVA options: single factor, two-factor with replication, two-factor without replication. Two factors means that there's two independent variables changing at the same time. You could think of this as one independent variable is the triplet, the other independent variable is the neutral, positive, or negative. But since we don't have multiple observations with triplet A at the neutral level, we're going to use without replication. That's what the with and without replication means. So we're going to trick Excel into doing a dependent sample analysis of variance using this ANOVA two-factor without replication. I've selected my data range, I've selected labels, and now I'm going to put the results right here in cell H1. If I click OK, I see that. I'm doing this output range here because I want to compare outputs between what we generated and what Excel generates. And you can see we start with the summary table. Here are the conditions, neutral, and you can see that we've already computed the mean, the number, the variance, average, sum, and so on, and those are all consistent, and they should be consistent. ANOVA is not magical, it's not mystical, it's computing terms. You just don't see the computations in this case, but you know that they're there. Now, when we compare the ANOVA tables, you'll see that the between sum of squares is equal to columns, and our blocks sum of squares is equal to rows, and this is reversed. You'll see that the F's are the same, and in the case of the blocks or rows F, you see this enormous F with this very low p-value. And what this tells us is that the triplets are different. The columns F tells us that the columns or the treatments are different. But to conclude that the triplets are different is something we already knew, so we ignore it and concentrate on the columns or between F.